Okay, that's starting. Did I mute myself? I didn't.
Oh yeah, I should change my name. Huh?
Welcome, lords and ladies of fate. In this stream, we play various tabletop role-playing games as you, the audience, earn fate chips that can be used to reward or punish your favorite players or their characters. You can earn fate chips by just watching, following, hosting, subscribing, or just contributing to the game. You can then use those fate chips to heal characters, adjust their next skill checks, or force them to say silly lines. Or you can just wreak havoc on the story. Tonight we're playing Star Trek Adventures. But the fact that we are down 2 crewmen this evening, we are going to continue on with the second part of our Klingon adventure side quest that we decided to do. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce these names, but we 3 Klingons will be mediated by the fates of Wayne, who is our very own Q.
Hello, everyone. So, what I want to do is give everyone a brief refresher. First, because the continuum has shifted and changed, so must I to honor these player warriors who could not even pronounce their own names. Oh, the shame. What would the ancestors say?
Probably very guttural.
We're going full atmospheric. It is a Stovacor, or what is the Klingon barge for the undead? Anyone who wants to answer the trivia question? You have your tiny minds. This episode is called Just the Tip of the Batleth. And it stars Dreg, the politician, who is played by Armon, who is playing Dr. Hercule.
That was me.
That'd be Nat. And that leaves someone who hopefully has found his character sheet tonight as Krovik. You're looking around Brady Bunch style. There's nobody around you. All right. So what I'm going to do is fix my microphone and remind you that it is the year 2373. The Dominion War is going badly for the Klingon Empire and its allies. And a group of warriors is assembled in a crucial and covert mission. But first, a quiz to get us further in. First, there is a heads up. This story will contain violence, bigotry, classism, and a blatant disregard for sentient life and the rules of narrative fiction. All of these will be presented in a manner keeping with DS9 and TNG sensibilities. I'm looking at you, good devil. And additionally, our traditional quiz, which I believe is popping up on the discussion board now. Which Klingon has appeared in 3 Star Trek series? Lursa, Kor, Kang, Bartok, or Worf. So which of them has appeared in 3 Star Trek series? And while you consider this, I want you to understand exactly what the philosophy that seems to be driving Armon's character is. And it is this. Anyone I dislike is without honor. The Child's Guide to Klingon Politics.
It's the Goodnight Moon of Klingon literature.
Yes. Boy, I look like I should be playing Munchkin TTRPG. It's not even... Oh, that's weird. It's not picking up my desktop. That's kind of cool.
It's so many of those have been in 2 series. This is a tricky one.
This is a good question. Do we feel that we have enough collected up poll?
We sure do.
And the poll's almost over.
Wait.
It's got a few more seconds left. If you've got like a last minute guess that you want to put in
Wait,
there,
what are-
now's the time because you're running out of time.
Oh, okay. There we go. There's some
And
time and space.
And it's done.
And I feel that I must know. Suit myself with properly
So-
comportment.
so cute.
What?
We have 4 votes for Worf, 3 votes for Kang, 2 votes for Core, and 1 vote for Martok. No votes for
Okay. Can everyone tell me why those are the wrongest answers possible?
Uh-oh. Bad chat.
Bad chats. Core has appeared in 3 Star Trek series. The original series, the animated series. It's canon, bitches. And Deep Space Nine. However, all of them except for Martok has appeared in more than one series. Worf has appeared, not as himself, in other franchises because they all look alike, which is the great speciesist reality of Star Trek in this era. How many?
It's
What?
it's basically once they find out that you can tolerate sitting in the makeup chair for that long, they're gonna keep bringing you back.
It's called the Doug Jones phenomenon.
Yeah, I was trying to count how many times I saw Tim Russ when I was watching the Next Generation.
Oh
Mhm.
yes, Tim Russ. Well, actually, oh gosh darn it, Mr. Coombs.
Yep.
Jeffrey Combs, yep.
Coombs needs to be back in Strange New Worlds without makeup. He's going to be.
Oh, but
Dr.
the actor who played Tom Paris was also in a Next Generation episode with
No, Tom
Wesley at the
No,
Academy.
Tom Paris doesn't exist. You seem to be mistaking a character called Nick Locarno, who starred in all of Voyager. and yes, Tom Paris is a fiction created by Nick Locarno to escape prison.
Probably.
Anyway, so warriors, glory be to you and your house. Well, whatever houses you have. Usually they're the house of out. I see what I did there. Recall. You have several directives from General Martok, none of which seem to involve gutting each other like a baby targ, by the way. You're to covertly land on the third moon of Tylalis 7. You're to locate
Check.
and disable the tachyon emitter. Not even close. You're to gather intelligence, but first you must be smart enough to recognize what intelligence is. And then you are to retrieve any allied prisoners which may be held captive by the deceitful and conniving Vorta. And the Jem'Hadar, for the Jem'Hadar don't take prisoners, only the Vorta. The sneaky little buggers. So I have left all of you on the frozen wastes. Oh man, I did everything except actually bring up your moment. All right, there we go. All right, here we are. The doctor has stumbled upon Dreg and Krovek spying on the outpost, the 2-story outpost that has a tachyon transmitter, and they have spotted a Jem'Hadar patrol up at the upper edge of the screen. I believe several oaths were exchanged, many of which involved burying batleths where the sun don't shine. As a quick reminder, you have all crash landed upon this planet, hopefully undetected. There is not a patrol following you, so there is a suggestion that you may have succeeded in some marginal way in your mission to date. At this point, however, you will simply have the weapons and equipment that are listed upon your character sheets, which includes a med kit. I do not know if anyone else contains anything else. I'm assuming Dreg has a bunch of parchment and pens to suit his political sensibilities, and Krovek simply has rocks to bash together.
Why is the doctor blue?
It's cold out.
That's sad.
I just changed my background to reflect it.
Yes. I find it ironic that he feels vaguely Andorian and at home in this, despite it being the absolute worst thing a Klingon can endure. However, I believe you were surveying the area and were about to make sensor scans. Keep in mind, if you run out of momentum, you can also use threat,
That could be fun.
which can be fun.
Yes, scans, all the scans.
Wait, did I actually catch up to them by the time we finished?
Yes, I have reviewed the tapes,
Okay.
and on the tapes, you stopped them from almost gutting each other again, like freshly weaned targs
Right.
with the edge of Campbell soup cans. They were like two hobos ready to throw down. And you were all working hard to keep your scans. Your scans may be more difficult because you're keeping them below a certain 25 watt range, because Klingons have their own laws of physics. So now, warriors, what do you do?
Do we know the direction we need to go?
Well, I'd say that big building is a hint.
Right.
What are the results from our scans?
See, no, we do have a song at some point that we must sing. So we will all have to sing the song eventually. So here's a race to death to avoid singing the song.
That's an
If this
option?
goes well, no one will be left alive to sing your song.
I take my Dicthok dagger and just drive it into my heart. No, just
Oh.
kidding. I'm for it. I'm ready.
That
Let's do it.
Castilian opera is only best in the original Klingon. So, scanny scans. What you're looking at is an engineering and control check at a difficulty level 3.
That's a 12 for Dreg. I don't know if anyone's got better.
And I'm sorry, what was the attribute and discipline?
Um,
Control and
let me see.
engineering.
Control and engineering.
Yeah, no, I got an 11.
Same.
Doctor. All right.
I got an 11.
Ooh, 4 to 5.
all right, that is 2 successes. I required 2 successes, no less for an Imperial soldier. And you have found, not surprisingly, there is a force field entrance to what appears to be a shuttle or launch facility on the ground floor, and it appears to be the only way in or out. But your scans also reveal something that I drew prematurely on the characters on the screen, which are these pipes, and they are under the surface of the lake, and they act, you presume, as coolant intakes for a fusion reactor. Since the base has to generate a part of a tachyon emitter, it is a more significant than normal output for a facility of this size.
Mm.
So you have some choices, warriors. The icy cold of a swim and up the spout, or perhaps a glorious but futile assault on a base.
Or maybe Plan C. Maybe we destroy the coolant pipes, thus creating a thermal nuclear feedback,
There's no
which would destroy
there's
the
no
facility.
honor in disobeying orders.
We were told to destroy it. They didn't tell us how.
And do so stealthily.
Yeah, I said I believe it was gather intelligence, not waste it.
get to disable the tachyon emitter. Okay, you've probably found the tachyon emitter. It's that little thing on top that goes bzzz. And then yes, so there's a few things you can do, but the coolant pipes would be an interesting and unforeseen by the module's author approach.
That's why I thought.
Congratulations on critical thinking. Now, if you could Johnny Jetpack your way over there, it would be amazing.
Well, if you don't think that's a good enough idea, then maybe we could just try to use the coolant pipes to enter. Though I still think a nice explosion would be fun.
It's going to be very hard to gather intelligence if we draw attention to ourselves now.
Who's gonna be drawing attention to us? They'll all be dead. And then we'll just gather the information off the floor.
Finally, Krovek speaks some sense.
There's wisdom in age.
Fortunately, Hercule has brought the fan and is prepared with dance.
Very well.
Wisdom with age is my value, so I had to say it.
Very well. We shall accommodate this senior citizen, the KARP card holder. I'm gonna do an. I'd like to do another low band scanner sweep for any potential traps or defenses leading up to the entrance of the coolant pipes.
Okay, so you're going to scan under the. Essentially, you're going to focus your scan. I don't know. Can you all see the map in my pointer?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm circling the area, right? I'm gonna do a little draw. This will be even funner.
Yay!
There's supposed to be a way to do this, but I forgot what it is. Is there a draw tool on rectangle? Oh, F that. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. Draw. And
Give me that circle.
Why does everything have to be without honor? And select the line. There we go. No, transparent. And because it is the blood of Kalish, that's the same people that say Barcelona.
Barcelona.
When they say Kalish, it's Barcelona. Just that's what you hear in your head. Someone who's studied on Quonos a little too long for their year abroad. So you're going to be focusing your scans on this area, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Well,
You could make more than one scan.
Well, I guess I would have to, because I would also want to scan, the potential path that we would take to get there.
Yes. What would that potential path under across a frozen river be?
Well, for purposes we fucking hate the cold, a direct line from where we're standing to the pipes.
Right. That would include under the water.
Yeah.
As a hint, this will be a security and fitness check at difficulty 3. You estimate.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Dreg's making it under the water.
Roll dice at this point. Oh, you're all making it. You can even buy Jomentum if you wish. I'm going to. All right, there's my dice. Just in case. So let me know when you scan. Okay. And what is your successes?
I didn't know
How
I
many
was
successes
rolling
do you
yet.
have for this?
Oh,
yes. Please go ahead
all right,
and roll.
so that's going to be two successes, actually, a 10 and a 17.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
You said it's fitness,
You have a
fitness
7?
and security,
That's
right?
That's if you want to
Oh.
swim. You're looking at engineering and control to do the scanning.
Engine.
So you got one success.
One success. Yeah.
Detect. If you wish to re-roll, because I've changed the parameters and thus the aura upon which the dice.
Risk a
No,
twin.
the rolls are what they were.
Yes. Don't forget, most of you have daring of some sort in whatever your skills are. Just to let you know, I believe you have things like whatever daring,
I
right?
have bold.
Wait, bold. I apologize. It's bold. That should allow you to re-roll a dice pool when you buy momentum with threat. Just to let you know, the game is of risk, gentlemen.
I don't have
Good
gold.
warriors.
I don't think I have anything that whenever you assist, nope. Unarmed, nope. And resistance, nope. Yeah, no. Values.
No. Thank you, boy.
Yeah, no, it is what it is. I don't think I have anything that's gonna let me re-roll.
Oh, all right. Well, I just wanted to double check. You didn't bring an engineer. That is your fault. But you can absorb enemy energy blast like nobody.
Speaking of which,
you are
doesn't he
wise
have an
in the ways
injury I
of
need to
Jeff
stabilize? Didn't he suffer an injury that I need to stabilize? That we neglected to do before we left?
I think didn't we do that like last thing?
Actually, you did take care of it just before they were about to. You wanted both combatants to be fully healed before they engaged in the combat that you were working. You would both enjoy and work to prevent at the same time. That is the Klingon equivalent of ambivalence. You're torn. A good fight, but still. All right. Yeah. I'm afraid your results are inconclusive.
One success.
Obviously.
All right.
Yes.
Very
did
well.
Too.
Well. And I'm gonna turn to the politician and the doctor. No sense in delaying the inevitable, and I'm gonna jump into the water and start swimming towards the pipes.
Age before beauty.
And then I'll go, today is a good day to die, and then dive in.
All right. I need security and fitness checks from all of you.
I would like to purchase a die with threat.
Oh, did someone have a security bold?
I have bold security. I would like my extra die to come from threat, please.
You have been granted this one time of splishy splash. I was taking a bath.
I would also like to use my my focus of athletics. Make my swimming just that much easier.
And I'm gonna say my focus of survival to make it a little easier.
Ice. Ooh.
So it sounds like someone rolled a 20.
So I got my successes.
You do get to re-roll the 20.
Oh, that's right. I can re-roll. Awesome.
I'd also like to use my survival.
Yeah. That's why you did it.
Okay, at least it's not a 20 anymore. It's not a 20 anymore. So I got a 5,
right,
which
is
in.
Rolling. Should be rolling.
Yep. I got a 5, which was in my crit range for security. So that's 2.
Okay.
And I got an 11 and a 17. That 17 used to be a 20. So I got 3 successes.
Okay. We go as well as we can. Go with the power. All right. So
Thank you, Bold.
At this point, Korvac.
Yes.
How did we do on
target 17? I got a 17 and a 15.
Dice?
2 successes.
Okay.
Then I should have bought a die. I didn't hear how many we needed.
Yes, you should have bought a die.
Because
I'm going to make you buy that die with threat in retrospect.
Yeah, actually, you didn't say how many successes we needed beforehand.
You did.
Did?
Well,
I didn't hear it.
3. That's why I got the die. Mm-hmm.
Then how would Drake have known? None of the rest of you.
Take this, Q. It's a 3, which is in with my critical range.
Hey, Pocky. Pachi, how's it going?
For those of you who don't know, Pachi plays
Suggestive heart failure in the
real quick.
continuum.
For those of you who don't know, Pachi streams Call of Duty, Warzone. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, follow him and his little crew over there doing that stuff. Sorry, go ahead. Just want to do that little plug.
I hope that he comes back and uses the quote. We're all sneaking sneaking from the blood wine flasks at this point. It leaves it up to Dr. Hokuro, who has wisely decided to go last as he is about to cannonball into the freezing waters.
So what does using my focus of survival do?
Increases your
Okay,
critical.
so then I got a 2 and a...
So basically 5 or less, I think.
Oh, okay. I got a 2 and a 7.
Okay. Put you at 3. Warriors, you have all managed to do a James Bond-like maneuver. And you have splished and you have splashed. And that is through the pipes. And I'm going to do this thing. Whoops. This is where we lose you your... well, that sucked.
Oh, we're in a void.
You're in a void. Now the real Q comes out and talks about
We're
your
frozen.
afterlife. Now we got to do everybody's match.
Is
yes.
the boy voiced by H. John Benjamin?
Spit up.
Because if so, I'm in.
Okay, I do not know who that is. Is that from John Oliver? by any chance?
It is. So do you know?
Okay.
And sorry there, chat. But do you know Archer or Bob's Burgers?
Oh yeah,
Okay,
no, I
Bob
remember
and
him.
Archer. There you go.
Don't you mean Coach McGurk?
Yeah, well, and also Coach McGurk. Yeah, let's go a little OC here. Who are you dealing with? I think that beard is actually fake, and you're just mascaraed it on to appear older.
You know, they said it.
He has but his baby blood teeth.
They said
But-
it was a good
oh my God.
mascara pencil, and they should have done the trick. But you know,
Well, you need to get poor equipment and to hide the detail of your makeup. This is what we call TOS magic. You need a worse camera, man.
Yeah.
All right. So, what? Yeah. Otherwise, we could just tell there's pencil lines. It's like a stencil. It goes up this side of the face. Get a chicote. So, what happens, however, is, boom. When in doubt, ice boots. Yeah, you guys didn't do the ice boots tactic.
It's because we forgot to buy them.
And got to buy them. So what has happened? Warriors. I don't know if someone can make a Super Mario joke, but I feel that this is warranted.
you were starting to go Super Mario boot with the ice boot. Oh, no, that would be a Link to the Past. My mistake.
Yeah.
Doodle doodle doodle.
Has anyone seen Chris Pratt around here?
Shut up.
Looking for Chris Pratt and that guy from Tenacious
Yeah,
D.
shortly Lieutenant Dreg to be voiced by Chris Pratt. And for some reason, Sergeant Krovak is played by Aziz Ansari. Where the fuck is that guy been?
Oh, the DM has lost control of the narrative. It is glorious. Truly glorious. Oh, yep. Is anything happening? Does anyone enjoy the stream? Why are you guys saying these things?
Yes, Rufus Jack
Well, I
Black.
mean,
We've just absolutely gotten rid of Nat's new friend. He's gone. He's met the parents. He's out of here. So, you have all emerged from the hard metal of the pipes. It wasn't even close. It wasn't great, but it wasn't close. You emerged into a small utility room. And as you pop out of these pipes, don't get into how these are both the cooling pipes and you can get out of them. This
Yep.
is DS9. You just can't. You all have your little stealth suits on. You emerge dripping wet, and as the camera changes scenes, what is the condition of your clothing?
Completely
So the
dry.
camera changes. Yes, except for one person. Dr. Herhark, you were sprayed down slightly before the cameras began.
That was for
re-rolling.
my calendar.
So you have a slight moisture. Yes. So you are ready. You are in the utility basement. And let me see. Correct the other side. Yep. All right. Don't care. I'm going nuts. All right. You have a you are in a utility basement. This is beneath the main level of the complex. It is filled with machinery, which is not a surprise because it's a utility basement and these pipes were meant to cool the reactor, feeding everything. So it's up to you if you wish to know anything in more detail about this. This would be kind of one of those roll-y things that you players like to do when you play with your dice.
I'd like to see if there's
Or you
a.
can make-
Oh, go ahead.
There are apparently no enemies in the area.
So,
As far as you know.
Q, just to ask one meta question. Are we in a closed door room? I can't really see under myself. Or do we see the entirety of the room we're in?
You're in a tiny
Okay.
little room. With a tiny
In which case, I'm just gonna I'm gonna nod to my comrades and indicate to them by brandishing mine, having my disruptor pistol at the ready. I would now like to what is the method of this door's opening? Is there a button? Is there a doorknob?
there shall be a button. It is not a foolish Federation facility that just guesses when it needs to be open and guesses when
Oh,
it needs to close. so you
fuck,
can
I
fall
hate
against it.
buttons. Doctor, I'll press the button.
Oh yeah, I like buttons. Specialize in those.
All right. Dr. Cool. Is there any sort of, I don't know what humans would call it, marching order or any standing orders which we wish to do? As far as I can tell, only one person has unlimbered their disruptor.
I'll go ahead and take my my batleth out and say I like to see the look on their faces up close when I gut them.
You must be playing dead in the meantime until they get to you.
Dear Lieutenant, I
coward.
believe I may regret not voting for you last election. I'm going to put my disruptor away, brandish my batleth, and just stand at the door at the ready, waiting for Doctor to open the door.
This is the tale of two episodes. It's like the first episode, our characters hated each other. They're finding some sort of newfound camaraderie now.
Every battlefield needs doctors.
What's the
That's because I thought
what's
in
the
episode 1 I thought you were a pencil pusher.
and now you're a batleth pusher
And we like that.
into their guts. Yes, I pushed the batleth into their guts. Sorry, you were about to say a devil.
No, I was done.
He was waiting for me.
Nope. Okay, you had a little finger up. You had the finger of. Moment, please. Moment.
So every battlefield
okay.
needs
So,
doctors. I'll pull out my disruptor, and I will open the door.
All right. Now, stealth is of the essence. We shall push the button. The door. Obviously, let's see. I'm gonna hope the soundboard is with me now, man. I'm going with the soundboard on this. Let me see. Where is my comma? Open that. Okay, they stay open until you close them, despite the sound effect.
Nice.
Doctor, you're nearest the entrance. I presume you have looked out with your one good eye.
Yeah, the one that I replaced because it's my pride and joy.
Okay. You look out, you see nothing but a darkened room filled with more magical space equipment.
It's a good thing for these guys to practice their batleths on.
Yes, of course. The first thing you do is smash up machinery when you see it. It is without honor. Has no presence with which to defend itself as in any collectible card game.
Is that another door? Is that another door?
Which is it? What? Yes, I did. I shoved you through a portal.
Yeah, no,
Did you
yeah,
wish
I'll
to
go
be
through.
shoved in a portal? Okay, going through. These are stairs ascending toward another level, which you presume to be the hangar deck that you observed
I
from
will
outside of the building.
cautiously approach them.
Okay, does anyone want to make any stealthy noise?
Dun, 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 dun. Ba-da-doo. Ba-da-doo.
Are there any dive rolls?
No,
I sure can.
as
Sorry,
I'm following the
Devil?
doctor, I'm making teeny tiny little mouse steps and tick, 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 tick.
Almost like something like Keop from G-Force.
I'm doing the thing where like I pull my hands up like this a little bit, and I'm doing the little tippy tappies, and it's like the last two keys on the piano.
I really need a better soundboard.
Also, I'd like to point out with my last
All of you. Yes.
quote, I've used all 3 of my values already.
Oh, why are you playing so much harder in this game than in the real one?
Because this was
is really,
short, so I have to
don't
get it
know,
all
both
in really
gratifying
fast.
and mortifying. Get it all in.
There's no character
Just
development.
leave nothing on the field. Yes, this one I'm going to develop a character. I believe you've actually grown more attached to them than the ones you made yourselves.
We'll see.
Other than basically a girl, a being in every port from the captain. Let me see. So what I would like to do is have a. I need a security and daring check from everyone, and I just merely need you to report your number of successes to me. And you decide how many successes you want if you wish to buy more. Like, I don't know, with threat, perhaps. 2
Wait,
successes.
is 5 in my critical with the security of 5?
Do you have a focus?
What is your focus?
Focuses. Never mind.
Snaking. You have Gollum? Gollum powers.
Well, I got battlefield trauma,
Jesus
and I can
Christ.
argue that the noises they were making were very traumatic.
I would argue that you have a
You know what? I'll say in the efforts of being stealthy, Jem'Hadar ground tactics. That's what.
No, they're definitely not
Damn
stealthy. Could I argue that high council politics, you must be very stealthy in order to do those? So
I do not feel that marshmallow shoes tread well in the hall of Kalis.
I still got
The
2, so
marshmallow
that's fine.
shoes. You got 2.
I also got 2.
And again, so all of you have 2. Well, let's see what I have. Where is my? At some point, there we go. We're gonna roll in the open because that's a new thing.
You're brave. I don't do that.
I rarely do myself, but this is a one-shot, as we pointed out, and it's like strangers on an airplane. Don't get in if you don't do it in the lavatory at least twice. You haven't gotten your money out of that JetBlue ticket.
There's another
And
sponsor.
we just lost them as a sponsor. Yeah.
Yeah, there's the
Do we
sponsorship
really want to
gone.
go all the way to saying yes to Spirit Airlines for literally?
That's what it's gonna come down to.
We are down to that.
Spirit, because you've
down to-
tried all the others.
We're the only ones going where you want to go. It's like Denny's. Hey, we're open. So what we do is you do not appear to have tripped any alarms. Just letting you guys know those are my rolls. You can decide what that does or doesn't mean, or how I even read the dice. So enjoy your day.
Well,
All I will say is
hopefully you
consistent
read the dice as a 3, 10, 14, 13, and a 20. Okay,
I
then
do.
we're going in the right direction. Well done.
It's how many I use. I'm very surprised that it ran up that way. One for the continuum. All right. So you have emerged from the room. You have walked by a bunch of equipment. You have not mounted the stairs. There is a door there. Actually, let me check something because I'm gonna talk like a Q now. Oh, what is architecture coming to nowadays? No, there is no door at the top. It is an open
My video game
passage.
mermaid.
So,
I said hi.
hi. What? Oh, hi. Okay, sorry about that. Well, hi. So, we have the doctor is nearest the stairs. No one has saw fit to mount them. You can all permission to snicker. Yeah.
I would.
All right.
Or,
now-
I think you.
There's no kink shaming in the Empire.
I'm pretty sure the Empire was built on a foundation of kink. Q. I would like to take the lead up the stairs. Why do I sound like a pirate?
Arr.
I do not know. I would trend more toward gravelly Viking, but at this point, I
It
will
was the
run
way I
Orion.
delivered the word stairs is what really just rubbed me the wrong way, even though I'm the one that said it.
Yep. Oh, that's okay. Self-criticism is the best criticism because you can't fight
I mean,
it.
let's face it, they are very pirate-like.
A lot of therapy. Yes, and also if there is an interest, a Ferengi game can be arranged.
That's the next side quest.
Yeah.
I have side quest. I'm ready to side quest the quest of Quarnock and his brother.
Oh, I'm gonna bow
Jimbo.
out. Of that.
Just give
feel
me
like
an
it'd just be like going to
excuse-
work.
Just give me an excuse to quote fucking what are they, the
Like going to
Rules of
plumbing
Acquisition.
company. They have a plumbing company and a half a copy of the rules of acquisition. The even numbers. Only the even numbers apply. The reformed Ferengi. So we've made it. I've levitized too much, getting to think I'm floating. The Robek, you and your nice heavy boots are moving daintily up the stairs.
Clank, 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 clank,
And,
clank. You don't.
Blank, 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 blank. So what I'm going to do is show you this deal. So I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Everyone else, pretend you don't know what you're seeing. I'm presuming you want to poke your head up and see what's up, right?
Yes, I
Yep.
Am I
Just,
presuming correct? I have not yet populated the environment.
And that's what I want. Visual scan of the environment.
Interesting note, there's actually been more quoted Ferengi rules of acquisition than there have been Starfleet regulations.
Huh.
Oh yeah, they've got every other episode of Deep Space Nine. Quark was throwing out a rule of acquisition.
Pretty sure 90% of them were made up.
It lists them separately.
Oh yes, that is actually the 38th rule of acquisition: is when in doubt, make something up. They're the most developed of all the Star Trek races. Vulcans aren't even close. All you get is the 7-year itch and one people, one haircut. That is the way of the Vulcan. I just can't. Is he planning dishonor upon his partner?
I don't think he
Or
can
is he
hear
trying
you.
to audition for Ferengi? He wants to audition for the Ferengi. Everyone put your ears out. Welcome back, fellow Ferengi.
Ooh yeah, give me that Umox. Yeah, this is a family-friendly stream. Touch my ears, baby.
I believe the button is
So,
alternate
throwback.
alternate
You have
F4.
seen the 4, and I'm doxing you all. Okay, so throwback from your surreptitious visual scan of this, you see what appear to be approximately 4 Jemadar that you can see around a warp-capable shuttlecraft, typical Dominion construct, robust, sturdy, and utterly not caring about the safety of its occupants because they are expendable. But that craft is coming back because that costs money. And appear to be 2 other Jemadar, and they are traversing a regular area of patrol.
Having gotten up, hopefully a reliable head count, I'm gonna tip tap back down the stairs.
Do you have Klingon
And
math?
And then
Math?
and inform my colleagues.
There's a Klingon MacLeod.
And inform my colleagues that there are 6 ahead of us. A completely stealth solution. I find it to be rather unlikely. So, to you, my friends, I say, be not afraid of greatness.
Then I say, well, if I take out 5 of them, then that leaves you 2 to split the other one. And then I start running for the stairs with my bat'leth out, ready to go.
Wait, I just ordered drinks. When did this all happen? Continuum is still awaiting its drink. Okay. I was prepared to explain the concept of creating advantages and preparing the battlefield.
Well, it's not our fault.
No.
Well, you had better get to explaining there, Q, because here we go.
Because it is a
not
good
our
day to
fault
die.
Q doesn't. It's not our fault Q doesn't tip his waiter better.
Barnack Jahef is an excellent waiter, and you impugn his honor. He works for slightly above minimum. All right, so Dreg. Sorry. Oh man, I got too many apostrophes. So Dreg just actually literally pushes past Krobek.
Yep.
No one's into it.
I'm just gonna run with my bat'leth out, ready to go.
Okay, there is a minor thing that I have to make sure I understand. Let me see, where is it? Hold on just a second.
I heard like the first little clip of that, but then it instantly went
Oh.
away.
What? What's going
I
on
heard
here,
nothing.
Matt? So, it doesn't work? Oh, man. Have I got my... I'm going on my microphone here. Noise removal. Ha ha! That's me. Okay, hold on just a second.
That blew my ears.
Did you hear that?
Oh yeah.
Okay, audience.
Headphone users.
We've just been demonetized. Yes. Well, sorry about that.
Hold on, I got you, Chad.
All right.
You deserve something for that.
I'm working on it. So, that actually will have a tag, which I have prepared.
Ooh, Leroy Jenkins is a tag. I love it.
Is a tag. Not saying that you're the first. I'm not saying this is the Continuum's first rodeo. But you all have such tiny little lives, and it's so easy to predict what you're going to do. So, trait Leroy Jenkins has been initiated.
I still remember the first time I stepped foot in that instance, and I went, "This is where it happened. This is where the Leroy Jenkins thing happened."
And I didn't make it
Oh,
that
really?
far.
Yeah.
No, you did not.
I'm down. Fuck. All right. So at this point,
At least I have chicken.
at least I have chicken. I'm waiting for. I've got a couple of others too. Hold on just a second. Yeah, that's that sound that's happening. Yeah. There's your tippy tap. So, Draheg, who will follow Draheg into fire and into the mouth of Stovacor?
Oh, yeah. I mean, does the bear shit in the woods? Ah!
It's a human phrase. It's an Earther phrase. So, Krobek, I have no idea what's happening. May I ask, good doctor, Lieutenant Hercule, what is your position? What is your standing
I will
on all
use
of
the.
this? You are. I'm assuming it at third,
Oh, yeah.
if nothing else.
I'm using a disruptor, so I am standing using the doorway as cover.
Okay. I'm going, with your permission, I'm putting you all up here. What happens is this battlefield is essentially segmented into what are called battle zones. And each of these, I don't know if you can see it. See these gray lines that are too fine for
Yep.
a normal human to see? Okay, those are zones. Combat takes place in this. We have not covered this, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the failure of the continuum to thoroughly rough up the player characters up until now. I gotta grab the doctor up and bring him into the space. Boop. And doctor, I'll put you appropriately here in a wall. Don't worry about it. Again, fortune favors the bold, so you guys can go. Players go first, no matter what. And then you guys decide among yourselves who goes first, and if you wished, and then play alternates between the vicious the pure innocent Jem'Hadar that is just as much victims of all of this war as you are, and you're just going to massacre them heartlessly, aren't you? Okay, just want to make sure we're all on the same page. And basically, your attacks will be daring and security for hand weapons, control and security for disruptors.
Control.
A hand weapon only needs one success, and you can spend any additional momentum gained to inflict extra dice of damage or activate an effect. Keep in mind also, you can do a thing called create advantage on a special attack, okay? And that occurs with anything that you want to do as a fancy move, like, for example, disarm an enemy or knock the weapon out of their hand instead of doing something else. That is the standard 2 momentum or threat to perform that act. And you kind of essentially each get one minor action, which is, hey, I'm going to flip a switch, or hey, I'm going to shout something, or think about something or scan something, and then a major action, which is like fighting or running across an area. Pretty much we gain by what makes the most narrative sense. If you're in a zone, it's a hand-to-hand attack easily, and once you declare an attack that you're proximate to someone, then you're in close, and then it becomes a bit of a narrative haze as to if, say, Dreg attacked Jem'Hadar 4, if Krovek was nearby, you guys could decide if both of you were close to him, or if Krovek was not adjacent, but you're in the same space. Does that kind of make sense?
I guess.
It mostly relies on everyone agreeing on some theater of the mind stuff with a little bit of mapping. It's not going to be as tactical as some instances that you're used to. But I trust the warrior spirit in you will take advantage of it, and you will at least die in an entertaining way for the continuum. So, again, your damage dice should be on your character sheet. 5 hits or 5 stress in one attack will incapacitate an enemy. You guys, I believe, have the ability to shake off any physical attack, if I'm not mistaken. And because this is a purely Klingon game, we are going to waive a rule, which is if you use a lethal force, it does automatically generate threat for the referee. But because this is a Klingon game, I don't have that many numbers in my counter. I can't count that high. So all of you are presumed to be making lethal attacks unless stated otherwise.
Oh yeah, lethal.
Okay, I just wanted to let you know the Jem'Hadar will be doing a similar thing to you. If you go down during the combat, you are not dead. You are out of combat. I think you also each have a resurrection ability to shake off an attack, every one of you. It's the Brachol or whatever it's called. I want to Brachol. I just want to make sure all of you are aware of these things because they will keep you in the fight longer. Does that make sense to everyone?
Well, it says that its resistance is increased by 2 against non-lethal attacks.
F that. Let's pretend it's
okay.
Also that way. Oh, hold on. All right. Well, apparently someone has to go and take care of the yowling cat.
Well, that's perfect because Dreg ran up the stairs first. He's not waiting for anyone.
And now would be a great time to roll a commercial. Could we actually roll? Can we actually roll commercials or not at this the way it's set up?
I could do a 30-second, I think.
Let's see what you can do. If it's up by some,
What do we want to talk about for 30 seconds?
I don't know. Let me see if
it works.
actually someone can. Okay. 30 seconds.
So hi subscribers. How are you all doing? Because you're not seeing an ad right now. You're still seeing us. This is the benefit of paying Twitch money to watch our content. It's free content. You just have to worry about those pesky ads. Yeah, you can watch us talk about. Oh shit! I just dropped my die.
Well, that was
found it.
What did you roll? What did you roll?
Found it. 10.
What did you roll? Okay, well that was darn near mediocre.
Yeah, middling. I like to say.
Yep. So good. What we did was we took advantage of your break to roll commercial and actually entertain the subscribers. Do you wish to tell us what you did on your break? This is to create a parasocial bond, which I've read so much about, and I have yet to have any cult followers.
Hydro homies, drink your water, but maybe not too much before streaming, right?
This is why the Continuum has
it right now.
has special space time bladder.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, Chad. When you get to the point where you're not entirely sure you can hold it, it's.
Yeah, no, you gotta go. Don't hurt that. That's another. You don't come back. You don't come back from the bladder. Oof.
The ladder of despair.
How close are we?
Yeah.
Are we?
I was adding.
We are now back. We are back. We are about to go into the fire, or your bladder is without honor.
Mm-hmm. Dreg's gonna rush number 16.
All right, Dreg, you did start out here. I'm gonna roll, even though I'm putting him in your square. He was going over. He was getting some self-stealing symbols, and this was not number 16's lucky day. So you basically throw an attack. Comes out of nowhere. He has no chance at defense. Just the way you like it, from behind.
And this is with the batleth. This is security and what?
Daring
security. And I have a focus on blades, so I would imagine this gives me my.
I think you have a. Yes, you are absolutely ready to go with that. A lot of D6s.
That's going to be 3 successes. So 1 crit with a 2 and an 11.
All right. You have 2 additional momentum left over from your attack. You can use it to purchase extra damage dice. I don't know what your sword attack. I believe you're going to have to tell me.
It's 7 dice.
7 dice.
Yeah. Is there a maximum amount of dice that I am legally allowed to?
No maximums on that D6. The D6 has, as far as I'm concerned, and you know what? Rules lawyers be darned. There's in my world no end in sight for these babies.
So does that mean with the 2 additional that I could purchase 2 additional D6s? So I'd be rolling 9.
Yes. Let me check on a couple of things. You can increase difficulty, extra minor action. You can disarm him. You can essentially add stress. And it is actually just you get a point for each momentum you spent. You put it into him. In addition to the MacLeod, you also have 2 momentum you can spend once per combat to avoid the injury. You can just say, didn't happen.
Got it.
So avoid it. Added stress is 1 momentum repeatable. Immediate stress inflicted by successful attack by 1 for each momentum. Yeah, so you're cool. You can just jam them up with extra. If you want to make a house rule that says I'll roll the dice instead, which gives you a 2/3 chance of a point, but also a couple of points if you want as a possibility, or do we want to just make it a flat purchase?
Make it a flat purchase.
A flat purchase? Okay, we'll go with that for this session.
Okay. Now,
All right. You have 2 spare momentum that, and in addition to anything else you want to grab, but you generated those momentum all by your little self. So what do you want to do to him?
I want extra dice. I want to 100% kill this guy.
Okay. Well, you remember you just rolled out the extra dice.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you said I want a flat purchase.
Oh.
You can buy a point for sure, or you can buy a die, which is 2/3. It's got a 66% chance of doing at least a point of damage, if not 2.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, we're gonna go with buy dice.
We're gonna
I'll
backtrack
dice.
everything that we just said.
All right, we're just gonna spool it back. Let's play Congress. We just rolled back the legislation again because someone made a maneuver. The politician has spoken. Yeah, so buy extra 2 dice, and off you pop.
Okay, so now I only have 6 d6s currently available to me, so I'm gonna roll the 6, tell you what those are, and then I'll roll the other 3.
Okay, and it's vicious. Anytime you get a 6, you get a vicious. It's an extra point.
Nice. All right, well that's 6, 6, 1, 2, 2, and a 5.
Okay, 5 is discarded, and bring up your extra dice, please.
All right, 3 more.
Cool. I don't think there will be anything left of number 16.
A 6, a 1, and a 2.
A 6, a 1, and a 2.
Yep.
Holy crap! The 6 is,
5 by
the
16.
The 6 because it is vicious is an extra point, so that's a 2, 2, 1. The 2s are 2. 2, 2, 6 vicious. 2. Oh my god. 1. I like the Gorn laugh. So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Oh, I
14.
say he dead.
I say he dead. Let me see. I just wanted to go and check on my, believe it or not, I have opposition sheets. I didn't expect my warriors to take so much heat right off the bat. They do have a resistance. They do have 2 armor. Keep in mind, you also, by the way, all have armor. So you have 1 point of armor. They've got 2. You rolled what? 14? I think it's 14. As your power, who was the one that? Whatever. Who has Jemadar background tactics? Would that be?
Krovik has the ground tactic.
Yes, Krovik understands that the Jem'Hadar often take 14 points of stress. They have 14 points of stress and a resistance of 2. You generated 12 net damage to old Jem'Hadar 16, and Jem'Hadar 16 is absolutely out of the running at this point. You have buried your Batleth. Whoops. If I can copy things. And this opponent has now just fallen to your mighty swing. I don't even want to know what was happening. What did happen with this massive infliction of damage? A single blow?
Absolutely. So Drag just like rams into Jem'Hadar number 16 with a very quick and powerful over-the-head strike with the Batleth, and catches him completely unawares and just domes him right in the head.
Okay. Well, you did always wonder if Jem'Hadar had any brains, and yes, they do, and they are buried under a lot of bone. But you got to see all of his brains, and they did spray up into your face. I believe that you have made the mighty blow that has taken this guy out.
Smeared across my face like this, like
No, you did gain. You did essentially take them all. You caught them with their Ketracel white tubes down, as it were. And so in this case, Krovik, what do you wish to do to bring honor to your house?
Charging up the stairs, I wish to run straight into Jaihar, whatever the fuck they're called, 7.
All right, you're going to basically dodge as the batleth comes back over his head. You have ducked under his batleth, and you are coming up beneath Jemadar 7 with your batleth out from a crouch. And now you have a chance to see what color their innards are.
Indeed,
from up
and
close.
in my head canon, let's make it a little cooler. I baseball slide under the batleth because me being a Klingon, I know what baseball is, and
we all do. Yes.
As I'm sliding back up to my feet, I'm bringing my batleth up and into the crotch of number 7, and we're going.
Okay, so we shall see where the extra brains of the Jemadar are now. I'm going with the outdated lizard, dinosaurs have 2 brains hypothesis.
For the Empire!
and all I can say is that is a meme I need. And followed by the 20s. How many 20s can you roll?
When you see the hand over mouth, it's not good.
So we do have a critical success. We have a success, and then yes, we got a 20.
Hold on just a second.
That one I heard. That one I don't.
That deserved it. I've yet to understand. I've yet to control the volume of my voice. So what did you get now? You only needed 1.
Well, then I got 3 successes and a crit fail?
Okay. You had 3 successes and a crit. All right. I apologize. You know what your numbers are. And at this point, the penalty would be that because you brought it up, the pubic bone of the Jemadar are renowned for their ability to act as weapons traps, as well as thirst traps for the xenophiliac.
Which means I made it up that far, so he's gonna be he'll be bleeding out for the next minute before he collapses. That's fine.
So you have you only needed 1. You have 2 additional momentum that you can either bank for the team, or you can use to inflict additional damage.
Oh, absolutely not.
So
We're gonna cleave this son of a bitch in half.
Okay.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You can use. Keep in mind, you're a martial warrior, and I'm going to say it is great to exert massive damage upon an opponent. However, keep in mind you can do things such as altering the terrain or doing what would be considered, I don't know, a Jackie Chan style stunt with the body of your victim.
Okay, I got you. So we're rolling. Roll 7 damage, and we'll see what happens. And if Q allows it, I'll be surprised. So for starters.
Okay. How are you spending? Are you going to spend your momentum? You're not spending your momentum on your damage.
Yeah, I'm going to spend momentum on doing cool shit.
All right. All you have to do is take him down, and then you can do cool shit.
So, for starters, we have a 3, a 1, a 6, a 6, 3, and a 1. And then,
okay, that's more than 5.
And then a 7, or my 7th die, is a 1 as well.
Why did I write down a 7? The continuum sees cubes as slightly different than you mortals. The 3 is discarded. The 1 is a mere 1. The 6 is a 1 plus 1. It is vicious. Another 6 is 2. A 3 is again without honor. And a 1 and a 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage. Well within splattering to pieces. As his, I believe we called it, his pubis is rent asunder. However, it traps weapons.
Yes! Okay, so finding that my batleth has been trapped inside this creature's crotch, I'm going to continue my momentum, lifting him off the ground and hopefully flinging him at Jahar number 6.
Okay. Yes, that is your 2 momentum spent. I would like to have a fitness and security roll.
2 successes. Plain Jane successes.
Awesome. Were either of them possibly critical?
No, just
1 to 3?
no. It was an 8 and a 10.
Ah! Oh, it would have been so glorious to have him bounce off the ceiling and take the light fixtures with him. However, you have flung your opponent into Jemadar 6, and 6 is now.
Yes,
let me
Russ,
see.
our glorious bounce.
I need you to roll 4 dice, and what you're hoping for is a 6. 4 dice to see what kind of damage you've inflicted upon the enemy. 4, 6, D6. 6
so
for damage.
2, 2, 2, and 5.
2, 4, 6.
Is that 1 point away from killing him too?
1 point. Yes, he does have 2 points. Actually, no. He has 2 points of armor. You've inflicted 2, 4, 6, 7 points of damage. That also will incapacitate him. Now, that is non-lethal damage, as there were not splinters of bone sticking out through the armor with which to act as a mace. However, let me see if I can. What should I look at here? Give me a second.
We'll come back and stab him when we're done with this.
Trust, I'm way ahead of you. Way ahead.
Into fear, into pain. Yeah. Yes. Sorry. All right.
Doctor, get over here before we kill them all. Have some fun.
Have some fun. Now, the doctor, I'm putting these two together. Now, he is incapacitated. He is not dead. At that point, Dr. Harrell, what glory shall you bring to your house and your I don't know, we won't want to call you a boomer. You're Gen X. I mean, the Dr. Harrell is a Gen Xer.
We'll fire at Jemadar number 4.
You slouch here. Okay, I need a. That's only 1 band away. There's no negatives to this. You have a. Go ahead and throw your attack of. What was it again? It was security and control.
All right. 2 and a 7.
There shall be. Okay, I believe. Did you have any form of focus that would allow you, such as weapons or pistols or BB guns?
No.
No? Okay. Well, yeah, you are a healer. I keep forgetting it's everyone else. You have the 2 successes necessary to inflict full damage upon the enemy. You may also use threat or momentum to inflict additional damage before you roll.
Are you using
I'm using a disruptor.
This is currently a Jemadar that has no weapons.
Does your disruptor have 8d damage as well?
Mine says 60.
Oh, geez, man.
Well, he's not a security.
Got it.
But yes, 8D, because you know what? The players like the D.
Oh yeah. give me extra D any day.
Give me more D.
How much momentum is an extra die?
An extra die is
so that's for 6-sided as well.
Well, wait a minute. Let me double. Let me double check my. No, I've done it this far. We're totally gonna do the extra die, because you can inflict. All right, you know what? We're gonna keep things a moving. Yes, go ahead. It will be an extra die. Yeah, it is. It's extra set. Now, if you wish to do anything fancy, which won't happen, just buy an extra die with each point. Yep. Never mind me. It's 1 die. per point.
I
How much do you want to buy?
rules, so everyone
I'll just
made
get an extra one.
Oh no, actually, it wasn't too bad. I think I like the house rule of picking up a D of damage or a D of. I like the idea of rolling a die instead of just getting a straight one.
Okay.
Because you do have a chance of triggering an attack.
Of my original 6, I've got 2 2s,
Yes.
2
Two,
5s,
two.
and 2 6s.
All right. Less honorable and a 6. Which
2
is
6s.
vicious. Deathstroke. Yes. Oh yes. No, you're good. I really wish I would like a camera in the future. Remind me to get a camera to shine down on my notepad because I can write this faster than I can type it.
And the extra one was a 5, so.
And what? This one's a 5, so that's 1 point. So you have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. You have inflicted 11 points of damage on this hapless Genomidar. 11. He has 2 points of armor, and it's everywhere. So you 11 minus 2 takes it down to 9. 9's a little bit more than 5 in my universe. And I believe as you thumbed the trigger, you've used your thumb depressing the stud on your Type 2 Disruptor has put a very, very large and very, very black circular hole through the Jem'Hadar. I feel that there is no spinal column left, nor much of a tummy. He has no tum-tum anymore. And he crumples to a heap on the deck. Obviously, Icor. Well, no. This is the TV series. So it is a round black spot and it falls to the deck. We only did that once. During which episode of Star Trek?
It's simply a circle of fruit by the foot where the wound is.
Yes. Not even that. It's just melted outfit. What was the one time, fans? What was the one time we showed what phasers really could do in season 1? Star Trek: The Next Generation.
TNG.
Season 1 trivia. TNG.
Was that when they had the infection of the higher command at Starfleet?
Yep. And they just burned it right down into a melted body.
I could not tell you. I'm surprised I remember that much.
My bartender, Jahef. Yes. Well, I don't read these things.
Bartender.
I am the boss. Need the info. NG. Give me a moment. I don't need news about the conspiracy. Again, this is a not safe for work episode, so children.
None of our episodes are safe for work.
Oh, that's true. Don't watch them at work.
Yep, there we are.
Yeah.
And there we are. All right, that's what happens when it's true to Gene's vision. This was true to Gene's vision, all you haters. So anyway, we melted people. So unfortunately, no, we're going with the S9, which just means you get a black scorch mark. All right, so at this point, round 2, the Jem'Hadar have been caught completely flat-footed. Round 2 goes back to this guy goes here, this guy goes here. It is once again the player character's turn. However, at this point, you will be taking turns with the Jem'Hadar player.
Good luck.
You guys all get to decide who on your team goes first. You can also again spend momentum to retain advantage for one round.
Oh, yeah,
So you could essentially have a double move. And also, if you wish to spend momentum, you could also do a double attack. But the next attack's a little harder. Just to let you know. You were already pretty effective.
Yeah, I don't believe we need additional.
But yeah, you can spend things for double.
So number 8 is looking at me funny. Ah!
Okay, he is in another zone. So it will be a half move and attack sort of situation. This will increase your difficulty to hit. Do you accept the challenge, warrior? And you have no bat left.
It's still lodged in the other son of a bitch. Okay, whatever. You know what? Fine. Fuck you.
You basically hurled it like an axe,
Boy.
which was
Yes,
glorious.
but with the
You need
the
to go to the
intention of
urban axe
dislodging.
area.
Okay, fuck it. I have my hands, and that's all I need. I got.
You can, yeah,
I
you
got-
may want to tell. You also have a MacLeod. You also have
I'm
a
aware, but what comes next? I do with my bare hands.
I'm
Rip him
aware.
apart.
So
The Klingon testicles, all 4 testicles coming up. I'm aware.
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy.
God damn it, you number
Yes.
8's looking at me funny. I want to take care of this. I want to clear the room before 10 o'clock. How about it?
Oh, we are only 10 minutes from 10 o'clock. Are we on a timer, gentlemen?
Well, I'm
Okay. Well
I
then,
can't speak.
I'm
Okay.
not. Yeah,
I'm fine.
We're good.
Okay. We're good. Okay, send any time up if you need it. Tanky. You have to move and attack. You're going to do something with your bare hands.
Well, should I roll the hit first before I describe what I'm doing?
Why don't you go ahead? Because that way I can. Well, I can assign difficulty right now. Because you've had to cross the room, it's difficulty
Okay.
level 2. So it takes 2 successes. That will get you to a basic attack. So that's cool. Do you have anything that would require bizarre maneuvers or anything?
Not bizarre, no. But I do have.
Okay. Then you
I
can make an attack.
I would also point out that I do have a focus in hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, that increases your critical range, and because I've just been reminded by the bartender Jahef that I had ruled that you can spending momentum and describing after action how cool you are is the way of doing things. All you have to do is make your basic attack, and anything else is what we call
Cool points.
cool whip on the Rokek blood pie.
Cool whip.
Whip.
Cool whip with a K.
Okay.
Whip.
Whip.
Level Q
So
apostrophe, yeah.
and then am I still rolling fitness and security for hand-to-hand?
Yes, fitness and security is your hand-to-hand attack. Actually, no, it's not fitness. It's daring. It's daring. Control and security is phasers.
Okay.
Range
Yeah,
weapons
I
are
got
control.
daring and security.
Your
I
bikes
got.
Got.
All right.
Okay.
So
Yes, this is what it looks like when we are drunk. Yes,
And a
2
failure.
successes. And just a failure. though.
I don't know. Is
Not with my favor.
18's not in the critical fail range, is it? Thank
Not
God.
Oh, why is that threat number going
Um,
down? No.
Oh wait,
No, it
oh,
was just a joke.
damn it! Oh,
Courage.
why did you pants
All right.
the DM? You pants the Q. We do not approve. Well, actually, we do in a naughty way. All right, so you have attacked and you have successfully. Well, actually, no. He gets a chance to actually mount.
A lot
One
of
second.
mounting.
Sticker.
A lot of mounting going on tonight.
There's a lot of mounting going on for a species that essentially does not have sex.
Krovek, mount him for the Empire.
However, this is my role in
Yeah.
the open.
I see it.
He has. I will say he has a focus in gutting Klingons, and I'm afraid that he has a 4 attack. So he does succeed in foiling your
Real quick,
feeble
does
your puny fist.
does Warriors Strike make a difference? No, I guess it wouldn't, because it.
what is-
Warrior Strike,
don't use
Warrior
dragon
Strike adds vicious to my damage for hand to hand. I got it. Never mind.
That's okay. It's good. It's good that you're reading the rules for the first time, as am I. I'm not. I did not mean that in a facetious way, sir. Sir, I believe you have. Sir, I believe you have misunderstood my intent.
Samuel Clemens is in this one too. This is
I
great.
will say yes. Have you ever run into Haley's Comet? Let's talk about a cigar, sometimes just a cigar. So, delving deep into the trove of ridiculousness, all I will say is JH8 is my hero personally, for he has generated more threat for me to use later. So he does successfully block your attack. Now it is up to your side because apparently everyone decided Krovac gets to go first. I don't
Oh, I
recall
didn't
a
ask
vote,
for.
but
I didn't
okay.
ask for permission.
I would
Oh,
like.
good. No, Klingons never beg, so there will be no forgiveness.
I would like to burn a momentum to steal the initiative away from the Jem'Hadar because they don't deserve to go. It's my turn.
Yeah, hold on just a second. I want to double check on the point cost for retain. Where is I believe it's where's it? Find. Okay, fine. Retain. Why is the word no? Oh, come on. Assist, create advantage, direct, recover, sprint. Why don't I do this to myself? Keep. Why do they call it keep initiative, not retain initiative? Patach. It is 2 because it's essentially creating a condition. They just have fancy words for create advantage. So it is 2 points or 2 threat to keep your side and let you go in your rightful place that was so cravenly stolen by Krovac.
Do you want crew? Do we just burn the momentum or do we want to add
Go
threat?
ahead.
Okay, burn the momentum.
Okay. Down to 0.
And Dreg is going to leap over these dead bodies and charge at Jem'Hadar 9.
Okay. This because he is about a zone away. Is going to make it a difficulty level 2
That's
task.
fine.
The attack. This is nothing for a seasoned warrior.
Absolutely.
Especially if he uses threat to increase the chance he can reroll something.
Well, that's wonderful.
I'm just shilling for you, man. I'm on your side, really. I am on your side
Until
here.
he's not.
I want you to succeed. I want you to succeed. That red number, just ignore the fine print.
Can I add a threat for an extra die?
You can add a threat for an extra die, which gives you.
I would like to do that.
advantage.
I want to do my bold security.
He pleads with a continuum. May I please hand you a switch? I will cut it from the tree.
I mean, it's a 17 is my target number, so. But I mean,
and I believe also you have blade, so you have you're on that critical. You are rolling against Jem'Hadar number 9 now.
Perfect. So I got an 11, a 13, and a 3, so that's gonna be 4 total successes.
Okay, he is. Crap. Could not happen. He got an 8 and a 19, so he almost consequenced himself. I believe that's the polite way of saying it. So you have how many successes? I apologize.
4.
3, 4. All right, you have 2 spare momentum
that I would like to hold on to do something cool.
All right. Well, he has attempted to. He did have a. He did have his. He was, he basically the Jem'Hadar have like a bladed glaive type weapon, kind of an arm thing, and he was trying to bring it up and defend himself. Obviously, he has that in his hands as you have just totally outclassed him.
Perfect.
What would
I think I know what I want to do, and tell me if this is too like gimmicky, but I definitely want to. I want to swing down and end up chopping his arm off.
Okay.
And pick it up.
Arm.
Pick it up because it's got the spiky stuff, and throw it at Jem'Hadar 8.
That would be a second attack.
Okay.
Which you are permitted to do. It's just that it goes to 3 difficulty.
Well, he had 4.
because part of it is it's a range. No, I'm just letting you know it's a ranged attack, so it's going to be your control and daring, or control and security. It is ranged, and because you already did an attack before, that's an extra die, and then because you already did a half move, it's another die. So it will essentially be a difficulty four task.
Yeah,
Because
no,
that is, I mean,
it's
5
doable.
is about
Just
limit of difficulty. It's doable. How bad do you
Just
want
make
to do it?
make him eat his own fist. It'll be hilarious.
Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna chop his arm off and shove it down his throat.
Okay. Odds are that you will be an unresisting target at that point, so it will be just an effect.
Perfect.
All right. Because you're not going to inflict. You're not going to do anything that's
But he's gonna
influencing
go from dead
the
to
outcome of
extra
the game.
dead. It'll be.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
You just want to roll damage on that attack weapon, don't you?
Yep. So let's see. We've
Yup.
got a 1. We have a 3, which is useless. Another 1. A 5. And 3 6s.
Almost. Ugh. Well, that would be the Devil's Gambit.
He's gonna eat that fist.
1, 2, 4, 6, 8. No, 9. All right.
Doctor, I need you to
Mike,
come over here and check this man for a pulse.
The math of
Ugh.
the cube indicates he has taken 7 points of damage. And here's the thing. Are you aware of this thing called Monty Python?
Mhm.
Okay. He has the ability to. Where's my?
It's just a flesh wound.
Yes. Yeah, you may take a recover damage action. It's not happening, bro. All right. What? Jem'Hadar 9 is made of some tougher stuff, and Jem'Hadar 9 has opted to avoid damage at the cost of his weapon being shattered by your mighty blow.
Wonderful.
He did block it with his arm. He had the whole little takva, whatever that is, thing, where he held it up and it stopped the blow, but it shattered his blade. However, he is still in the fight.
Haha, finally someone with some balls. Let's fight, you fucker.
I believe.
Well, that one over there. That one over there had balls. Past tense.
Bastion. Oh, Mark Twain's got a gun. Yes, Mark Twain did have a gun. Yeah, of course he did. And so far, no, we have fired a weapon, haven't we?
Speaking of, Doctor.
The good doctor.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, that's a block combat. I'm trying to find the particular statement, but I guess I can't. Don't worry about it. All right, Doctor, go ahead.
Well.
And what is your?
What kind of disadvantage? Well, I feel like it's not honorable to interrupt their fighting. I should probably.
Well, Klingon fights its own battles. That's totally within the code. I mean, they got it. You're pretty sure they got it.
I'm gonna go check our.
Actually, no. It's actually the Jem'Hadar's turn.
Oh right, yeah.
To hell with you.
Because it flip flops.
Turn. Did somebody spend money to? Yeah. Jem'Hadar 8. He has taken great umbrage, warrior, to your lack of finesse with the blade, and he swings his own, and it will be a dice off. This is the Jets and the Sharks. He will only be rolling 2 dice.
Well, I guess I don't have to do too much.
You just need successes against your daring and security. And I believe you have Jem'Hadar tactics and everything else. Do you have anything that would possibly be critical?
He's swinging a blade at me?
Swing a
Well, I
blade
have
at
a
you.
focus in blades, but I got 2 successes.
All right. Did it? Nothing that would get you a
No.
critical, correct? Okay.
Maybe Klingon
wait.
opera.
Oh no, blades would do it. If you had a 3 or a 4 or lower. Um, he has brute force. If he could ever freaking hit, that's it. What? There's no way they get that many that few of dice. All right. Oh, that is all right. All right, fine, whatever. He, obviously you have attacked. He has attacked you. You have blocked his blade. You have upped him by, what's his to hit modern? Sorry about this. Some of us don't use math in the continuum. And why
Math is a
your
man-made
security so
construct.
shitty? Math is not needed for clones. He missed with both of his things, so you have 2 momentum that you generated in the combat that you can use in
Nice.
this combat. By blocking him, I think you get a riposte. If you understand the
Indeed.
concept.
So as I
There's your tiny brain.
I have played
Warrior.
Dark Souls.
so as
Yes.
I block his puny attack away, I'm going to go in with my hands and try to jam my thumbs into his puny little eyes.
Okay. What I will give you is, it's good. You're not trying to go for direct damage. You're going for what is called generate an effect. So you're attempting to blind him or incapacitate him. Correct?
Well,
You're creating an advantage.
Well, tell you
called
what.
blinding.
How about this? If that's the case, can I just bank the momentum?
Yeah. No, this is an immediate thing because this is all your glory.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
Okay.
with that.
Well, yeah.
Anyone who
No.
actually
Then
knows, yell at me later.
I'm gonna.
I look forward to your comments.
Uh,
Yeah, but yeah, you can spend it immediately in
Okay.
the moment.
In which case, I'll go for the blind, but it might be something I'm going to carry over to my my attack in the next turn if it's possible.
Well, he'll be
I know,
blinded.
but I'm
as part of
look,
his,
Q, what I'm saying is, if everything is successful, my thumbs are going to remain in his eye sockets, and then cool things
so gonna
afterwards.
remain
Okay,
engaged.
so let's.
Okay, so you want to create the grapple and hold
Yes.
advantage with blinding. Okay, I understand where you're headed now. That makes sense. I have to make a new trait for that because I had not expected you to be so vicious.
You don't know me too well, do he?
Eye scratching.
Hair pulling.
Let's see. Hair pulling. Yeah. Cat fight. Cat fight loser. That's how I'm going to go with that. We are all gentlemen of the world. We know what these things are. So cat fight loser. That's his attempt at an attack. It now goes back to Dr. Turtle.
I will move in to check on our stunned patient and make sure that he's stable so that we can interrogate him.
Yep. Which stunned patient? This guy?
Yes.
Gemini 6? Okay. Alrighty. You'll move in. That's one move. A medical thing is going to be. You want to stabilize him essentially. Okay. Well, he's the. Now I'm going to go with this. Technically, they are all resuscitatable. By the rules as written. Because it's like you don't die until someone yells cut, and then you die. If that. This is TV reality. This is the cue is just going deal. But the stunned patient that has his friend's pubic bone sort of lodged in his forehead is now your charge. So I will put you by him. And if you want to use now, do you want to bring him out of it, or do you want to just make sure
he's not going to die?
Okay, that won't require medical. He's out, so you don't have to worry about him until afterward. All right. If you want to use medical and reason, you can just say, "Well, I want to sedate him," or bring him around. So if you want to just make sure he stays out until you say he can wake up,
Yeah.
is that what you're after? Okay, I just wanted one popping
Right.
up in the middle of combat.
So medical and what?
All right, medical and
And
reason.
reason. All right. And I just is it a 1 success thing?
It'll be a 1 success thing. You might even bank something to your friends.
I got 1 success and a 19.
Oh, why don't you roll like this in the main game? The shields have been greased. All right. Did Jamadar? I love that. You heard me, Ensign. Grease, not a shield.
You heard me. Get the Crisco and get out.
Hey,
Sorry.
look, we
I
finally
forgot
found the
this
grease
is-
for Lieutenant Tucker.
This is a captain on it.
Yeah. I'm sorry, sir. That's just all I could find was the Aldi brand Grease Co. with an apostrophe J. Silent M. Let me see. Was Jemadar 9 never attacked? He just resisted me.
He's just been standing there.
He's standing there and he's taking it. Well, he's not taking it anymore. He has decided to swing back at Dreg. And Dreg, defend yourself. And I've already spent some momentum on him, so I'm not going to spend any more. Oh! Yes! You can roll just for the fun of it.
8 and a 10.
8 and a 10. That will be 2 successes, I believe. There's one to his 1 success. He also rolled a 20, which gives you a counter attack.
Nice. With my batleth?
With whatever you feel you blocked his attack with.
Do I need to roll my attack for that, or am I rolling just damage?
I'm going to say, well, you have the opportunity to have a counter attack.
Gotcha.
So go ahead and you have to roll an attack. There are no penalties on this, because I don't feel like remembering how many there were supposed to be. So it's a 1.
Probably 1
2.
and 11, so that's 3. I got 3 successes.
3 successes. You only need 1. You have 2 left over to bank, or to spend immediate, because I wanted to hobble Krovek. I just did not want to give him the satisfaction of gaining anything for the team.
All right.
The heat of the battle. So what are you gonna do? How many points do you inflict on poor number 9?
I'll go ahead and use those momentum for more damage dice, because I'm pissed off that he dodged my attack to begin with, and
It did cost him his blade.
yeah, well, now it's going to
Just
cost him his
swung at you.
life.
Okay.
Okay, we've got 2 5s, 2 6s, a 4, and a 2. Then
Wait, 5, 5, 6, 6, 4, 2. Oh,
Mhm.
God.
And then I get 3 more here. 4, a 3, and a 6.
That was hardly almost worth it. Oh my dear lord. All attacks are vicious, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, you have inflicted after armor 8 points of damage. I believe you can describe what would take half of a character's hit points.
So the Jem'Hadar closes in and goes to swing at me in retaliation. I deftly back up and then come down across diagonal with the batleth, slicing him from just collarbone straight down to his hip on his opposite side, just leaving just this awesome scar. And Dreg's kind of looking at this scar going, now I'm kind of jealous. I wish I would have. I need a scar.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I have an opportunity for you to get a few scars here coming up. Yes. So as you drag the bat left, and I might say in a very straight line. I believe you're one of the Dahar masters that taught you. What was the Dahar master that taught you in the blade? By do you have a name?
Frink.
Have you got? Can you clear your throat? And do you have a K name?
His name is Crink.
All right. Nope, that would be racist. No, don't do that, Q. He has a monocle.
Sure.
And he was a commandant of a prison camp.
That's a Hogan's Heroes reference for all you youngins out there.
So you youngins, that is the most. That is getting as close to losing. Even this is second only to the furries reference. So yes, Commander Crink has taught you well. He would be very proud. And all you can hear him is saying, Greg! And because that's what you get for not having a two-syllable name. Makes it hard. Warren Klemper as a Klingon, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, the thing about Crink is he's a fantastic teacher, but he had some issues and kind of fell out of favor of the Klingon Empire. But
yes.
It never stopped the other Klingon kids from Crink shaming me.
Can we take points away from a player?
The audience can do it all day.
Audience, where are you? Are you gonna put up with this incessant?
I'm not gonna put up with this the absolute lack of violence going on right now. What?
All right, yes, there is an absolute lack of violence. By the way, obviously, as you struck through, the Ketracel White went spraying all over like a synthetic in the Aliens franchise. Speaking of which, Matt, would you like to tell us anything about what else might be available on this channel that would involve aliens?
No, yeah, so I was looking at schedule. And we're probably going to be doing Star Wars this week. The following Thursday is Thanksgiving. So we probably will not be streaming on Thanksgiving. So the first Thursday of December, Merry Christmas. 1 year from actually starting this project, we will actually be able to kick off Aliens.
All right.
That is my Christmas gift to all the viewers.
So, as the ichor of Ketracel White and possibly android blood sprays across your face, yes, you did get sprayed again.
And I do the exact same thing. I wipe it all over my face.
Bro, that's not blood.
Got some. That's not blood. That wasn't
very salty.
White.
It tastes. Why does it taste salty?
That's just how. Yeah, we are going to have to talk about what Ketracel White tastes like in a poll.
Well, I mean, it comes from a poll, so.
Oh man, from a box.
Does it though?
Oh, does it really? All right, does it though? At this point, it's the next round of combat. Krovek, you still have a chance to redeem what little honor your family has left. Exactly. That's just the kind of outburst that makes us question your honor and how high up into your abdominal cavity all four of them ascended.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Fuck you, Q. So on that note, I still have my thumbs. Well,
yes, you have a
yeah.
grapple. You have
can I just roll my hand to hand for that because
he's like
oh no, it's a difficulty level 0 attack.
Okay.
You've got it's one level reduced difficulty because let's face it, you're already there. You created the advantage for yourself.
Peel him like a Klingon banana.
So that's a 5.
All four of them.
5, an 11, and a 13.
Wait, you spent 3 dice?
Oh, was I not supposed? Shit. All right.
Well, no. The difficulty went down, not the number of dice went out. So, but you have 2 dice. You can buy
That's
more.
fine. Wait,
You want to buy more? And also, if you want, by the way, if you want, you can retain those 2 dice, the first 2 dice. That's okay. One of them, I think, is already.
Yeah, well, like I've already picked them up and moved them off. So yeah, let's just do
Okay.
that.
Well, no, I recorded. I recorded
okay, cool.
5, 11, 13.
Yeah, the first 2 I read out then.
Okay, I just didn't want to. If you wanted to re-roll, but you got 3 successes, you got a really outstanding roll. That's no. All right, again, I am a fair being. All right, so now it's a pile of dice of damage. You had 3.
Unarmed is 6 die. Killer Instinct or Warrior Strike makes it all vicious. I do have a focus in hand-to-hand combat. And how?
Yeah, too late.
And
did that. Well, that was your
how
critical.
many Jomentum do I have to play with here? 3. Okay, so that's gonna be.
So those could be used to buy.
Yeah, we're rolling 9d6.
All right, we're up to like 5th level mage fireball territory now.
Okay.
And because you have vicious, all 6s are 2 points. That's what vicious gets you.
Saw a great shirt the other day that says, "I didn't ask what size of the room. I cast fireball."
Yeah. That's a good one.
So with the first 6, I got a 2, a 5, a 3, and 6, 6, 6. Yeah.
I really have a bad feeling that Satan has made his way into our game.
Could it be?
I
Say.
we may have problems.
And then the other 3 are 1, 2, 2. Guys,
Okay.
fuck.
Oh, yeah, there's a hamburger meat. So let me go just to break it on down for you. That's 2, 3, 4, and the big run of Satan. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15. So you did 13 points of damage. 14 is just a completely dead, no saving throw. What kind of violence did you inflict upon good old number 8?
I'm going to continue to press my thumbs all the way into his orbital cavities, and then with all my strength, rip his skull in 2.
Oh, you're going full Mortal Kombat.
Fatality.
Finish him.
Yes. Now remember, this tells you more about us than anyone else, right? This tells us about you.
Oh, I've seen this man play VR games. This
VR games. I've seen this guy play board games.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you write it all in your risk campaign book?
Let's not talk about Risk Round, Brian.
Yeah, everyone's dunking on me today. Like, I don't know how much I appreciate.
I'm not. Hey, I'm absolutely not. Hey, Krovek and Dreg are bonding over here.
I've seen you eviscerate an entire. I've seen you cleave a news van in twain. Also, you've eviscerated and sodomized Vince Neil on television. That was sorry. I got some old Venture Brothers stuff that's coming out. I only eviscerated half of him. Only sodomized half of him. So what we have is poor Chemitar 8. There is nothing left. He basically did his bit for the Founders, and that was not good enough against a seasoned Klingon warrior. Yeah, now you've got your spray of Ichor as well.
I'm gonna look at Krovik and go, Krovik, we match. Blood, brains, and Ketracel White.
Oh, actually, he never got the Ketracel White out.
Oh, hey, you know what? I grabbed some cords hanging off of Jemadar 9 and kind of squeeze. Yeah, exactly. Try to get some on you.
The accidental gasoline fight.
The wall.
So real quick, Q, is combat now? Okay.
Yes. combat has officially
Krovek is
ceased.
gonna go over to Jehedar, whoever the fuck is under the doctor, place my boot upon his neck,
Yes.
and with my strength, retrieve my batleth from the very black depths of his crotch.
Okay. Yes. What happened as you withdraw the blade? You hear this sound. I don't have fingernails on the chalkboard, but it is a similar sound as the metal of your batleth scrapes against the hardened bones of the thing, and you feel it vibrating through your hand as it goes.
Thick pubic bone.
Yeah.
My favorite kind of music as I
Okay.
take my batleth and very much like a samurai
like
would
it.
clean his katana, wipe the ichor on my the inside of my sleeve before.
Oh, I was thinking you were gonna flick. Yeah, you were gonna do the flick.
No, we're going.
Okay. That's great. So
It
congratulations.
accentuates
Also,
the
by the way,
outfit cue. Come
okay. Yes, we're all about fashion in the
on.
continuum, even when we're vicious. So here's the next thing. One of the things that did happen, someone did discharge a disruptor in the area. And at that point, you do hear copy. Yeah, the Berserker Rage worked rather well for you guys.
Except for the one guy who fired his blaster pistol and alerted the entire base.
It's because I can't find the other one. Yeah, so you do have a trait now. Red lights do flicker on, and what you presume to be, and what obviously Krovek knows to be a high alert status has been tripped. Because, well, let's face it, y'all did some violence. Now, at the end of this corridor, which no one even bothered to ask about, there's beyond the launch bay,
our way there.
force field.
Yeah.
Yeah, force field still active. By the way, that was like 15 seconds of violence. That was literally 15 to 25 seconds. Sorry about it taking so long, audience, but I feel that our narrative skill was sufficient to keep you entertained.
I was entertained.
Dr. Hercule has stabilized the injured Jem'Hadar. The rest will expire because, well, there's not much left of them. They're not going to walk that off anytime soon. But at the end of the corridor, you do see this, this narrow corridor and also a nice open turbo lift that has the DS9 style little platform that goes up and down. Because honestly, OSHA regulations are for the weak. Yes, there is no OSHA in the world of the Dominion. There's just a platform. It goes up and down. Not even safety tape. So what is next for the brave band of warriors?
Would you say this is a good time to leave her off?
It is a good time if you wish.
I do wish.
We are at our 10:30 time.
Oh wow! I am
Time
stunned.
flies.
I don't know. It was a good
Time is
time.
almost.
Yeah.
All right. So everyone, you have cleared a floor, but gotten no closer to your objective.
I would disagree.
I also disagree.
There's gonna.
I also disagree. We killed a bunch of Jem'Hadar, and Lieutenant
what
Drake
more?
has found a new friend.
And we
Drake's
got a
found new
prisoner to
friend.
interrogate and a ship that we can escape on.
Yeah.
And have you brought someone who knows how to swing a wrench as well as they can swing a battler? Perhaps we'll find here.
Drake's wrenching's pretty good. It's all right.
Wrenching.
I could wrench.
Gut wrenching.
You are a little muffled there,
thank
Q.
you.
Well, Q has things buried, thanks.
Q's better.
Better.
Yeah,
Q's better.
Q's much better. Funny, when you
Q
cover up
has-
the microphone, it kind of makes it hard to hear.
Yeah, that's something we've learned at the drive-through. Yes.
One of these.
All I know is I
want Bloodline and Block Block.
what is radio?
Oh, no. You got choppy.
McDonald's drive-through.
There you go.
All right. Well, you're happy. Your Warriors meals will be right out, and we will see you the next time that you three are available for combat. So have a good night, and yes, hail Scrump.
All right. Armand, you want to take us out?
Absolutely. So, thank you all for joining us, the Lords and Ladies of Fate. Hey, that's not just us; that's you too. Take pride in that. Take pride and be a part of the community. If you're not already a member of the Discord, go ahead and join that bad boy up, because that's where we throw up a whole bunch of updates and whatnot. When we go live, when we have new games available and things like that, or if we're looking for players for a new system that we want to play, that's where we do most of that. So please feel free to join us there. Join us every Monday for our wonderful Star Trek adventures. And then also join us on Wednesdays for Lords and Ladies of Fate Adenia, set in the 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. We just had a bombshell dropped last episode, so we need to figure out more there. And then also Thursdays, hey, Star Wars this week, Thursday, find out what happens. Are we finally going to have a guest appearance? Maybe. I don't know. Statistically speaking, probably not.
Wait, what?
No. There's one that's already in the works that the players are just
Why can't
trudging
the Q
towards.
visit? Why can't the Q visit Star Wars?
Also, as you heard Nat say earlier, Thanksgiving probably no stream because it's Thanksgiving and we have to do things with our families. Boo, I know. But the following week, the first Thursday in December, it will be Aliens. So we've been waiting for this for over a year, so this is gonna be great. We've been waiting for this just about as long as we've been waiting for the Street Fighter game. So
Yeah.
like
Actually, that was supposed to be Street Fighter was supposed to be New Year's.
first. Yeah, but
So
hey,
I got another month.
the best laid plans of mice and men and whatnot. But hey, we are rating Lonely fans. Hey, that's a member of the community, so make sure you go in there. You show Lonely some love.
Send them some follows.
I think he's playing League of Legends. At least I saw him playing League of Legends earlier. I don't know if he's still doing that. Hey. But thank you all, and we'll catch you Wednesday.